Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a mail call, and I would call it rather a major mail call because of the items I'm going to show you towards the end of this video. But anyhow, as you guys know, I'm bringing back video built structures, and in my next video update, which should be number 14 I think, yeah 14, I explain what this stuff is going to be for. But anyhow, I bought some evergreen metal siding. And let me see, let me turn on some more light here. There you go. And back that out a bit. A bunch of strips and stuff. L angles, more angles, styrene strips, more styrene strips, so on and so forth. You'll see what all of this stuff is for in future videos. Okay, put this stuff away. Let me get this other stuff out of here. Hang on, guys. Okay, for my lumber facility, my lumber mill I should say, you guys know that I'm putting a river in there for some logs, and I bought a bunch of logs. I think there's 50 or 60 logs in here. Plus I already purchased others from this guy. So yeah, that's going to be a cool detail. Put that back in there. Also, for my lumber mill, I bought a logger with a heel boom, and that's what that's going to look like, and a loader, front loader, so they can move the logs around. Let's see. There has been a railroad that I loved for a very, very long time. And I had a couple of their locomotives way back in the day, but they weren't so good to speak of. So anyhow, I decided to look around and I found this guy. This is an SD35 Montana Rail Link. See if I can get him out of here. Take the whole thing out. This is DCC ready, but this is one awesome looking locomotive. I don't want to take the foam out. So, because it is DCC ready, and by the way, I found out that when you're looking to buy stuff, always look around at all the available vendors. I found this on Etsy, believe it or not, and I got a really good price on it. So, like I said, because it is DCC ready, I bought a decoder. And this is a DN16613, specific for this locomotive. And now, speaking of my lumber facility, my what do they call it? Lumber mill. Hold on, guys. I'm trying this new camera equipment out, and I'm just trying to figure out how is the best way to do it. Anyhow, my ethanol plant, I should say, not my lumber mill, my ethanol plant will have a dedicated locomotive to do its switching. And so again, looking around, if I can get the stupid box open, I found this guy. This is an NW2 Kato, and it is DCC equipped. And it gives you the number that the decoder that's in there. And there you go. A Burlington Northern. I'm looking forward to getting this guy on the layout and see how he runs, because I know Cato locomotives always run good. I don't know about their switches, though. I know their normal locomotives run really good. Okay, guys, and the final smaller purchase that I had made is for my cement plant. Now, the cement plant is going to have a coal-fired kiln. So, in order to supply the coal for that kiln, I purchased a 5-car set of coal porters. These are Athearn. I've never had an Athearn rolling stock on my layout, so we'll see how this is going to go. I don't want to open the box up right now. When I'm ready to use it, I will do an unboxing. I don't like that noise. It doesn't sound too good. Anyhow, now, with all of that being said and everything being shown, let's get on to the bigger stuff. We'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, now that you have seen all the small stuff, let me show you all this big stuff that I bought. This is a 3D print, and I am just totally amazed at the detail that's in this kit. It's going to be part of my petrochemical plant, and I'll show you that in update 14, I think it is, on my layout. But I just want you to take a look at this. The only problem I'm going to have is how do I paint all of this stuff? So, let me stop this for a minute and let me pick it up and tilt it over so you can see everything else. So hold on a minute. Okay. And so, stairs, all these pipes going into they're going to the ground, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's okay. Now, there is a roof that goes over this guy. I just didn't put him out here. But, yeah, this is, I just can't, I mean, it was spendy. I will admit that it was spendy. But I think for the amount of stuff that's in there, the amount of detail, to make something look real, this is it right here. Anyhow, that's the first major purchase. And now, let me set up the next one and we will be right back. Okay, guys, this is a build that's unbelievable. I cannot imagine the amount of detail that's in here. When I first saw this, I thought it was just a play on the North Island refinery, which it kind of is, but it is totally different. The towers are, I mean, everything is just unbelievable. I'm going to stop this and I'm going to show you. This is actually 4 pieces right here. When it gets around to the front, I'm going to show you what all the pieces are. Now, you guys know that I was building the North Island refinery, or part of the North Island refinery, for my ethanol plant. This is going to be an awesome addition to my ethanol plant. First of all, because it is actually 4 different pieces. As you can see, you got this guy. Got a ton of stuff going on inside there. Stairs with handrails all along the top. Some sort of dust collector on the top. I'm very impressed with that. That's our first one. Then the second one is, this is what caught my eye, because I thought it was just a play on the Walters kit. And it actually is a play on it, because they got the pipes going into these stacks, just like the Walters kit. The only difference is they actually separate it the way I think it should be, is separated. All of these are it's all one piece, guys. I'm amazed. Again, the third piece, all the detail that's inside of there. More stairs and handrails. All of these machinery that's on top of here with the pipes that go into all of these piping on the side here. And all the stuff that's inside there. Let me see if I can get a bit of light. And finally, the last piece is this guy. Now these here are kind of really flimsy down here, But I think once I glue this down to a stationary foundation, they'll be okay. But look at all the stair work. That is really, really cool. I actually probably can use this on my cement plant. This structure right here. But anyhow, I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video. And as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all.